so excited. I just proposed to Claire, and she said yes.
I can't believe it. I've waited for this moment, but actually seeing it happen, it was pretty surprising. We wanted to thank you all for your love and support, and stay tuned to find out more of our journey on Counting On.
Hey everyone, it's Katie from Without a Crystal Ball. Welcome back to my channel. It's February 9th and I promised you a double Duggar. I was debating on doing a Outdottered episode, but I really need to get to this one because this was something we talked about last week, and we have a scam alert. Scam alert, wah, wah, wah. I don't know if there's sounds like that, you know, that like beeping noise. Anyways, so remember last week how we talked about how Justin Duggar and Claire Spivey's wedding registry showed up and somebody found it and it was on Amazon, right? And there was weird things on it like AirPods and Sephora gift cards, right? And we were all kind of laughing about what weird things were on this list. Like there were some very practical things, but then there was just like the Cheesecake Factory and Sephora, you know what I mean? And we were just sort of laughing, giggling about it. Well, the Duggars actually responded, and I think this is weird because the Duggars never respond to anything. The Duggars live in a world where they just ignore all of the noise, which is probably a good thing. If you're going to be a public figure, you just sort of ignore what everyone is saying about you, and you will speak out if necessary. They're not the kind of people to address rumors. They're not the kind of people to address controversies. They are the kind of people that like to everything, just stuff it down and act like it didn't happen. Like pat that down, it didn't happen, right? So when I saw this response by Claire and Justin, I was like, whoa, they are legit actually responding. And then I noticed that they literally broke a rule and went on a vacation together. These two are like in their own parallel world. Like I think Justin is not doing things the same way that the Duggars would probably want him to do when it comes to courting. I think that he is bending and breaking some of those rules. And remember how I told you last week about how he's got a wandering eye, or he did, and he was talking to a lot of girls. Well, it seems like Claire is keeping a very tightly held lock on him. And so we're gonna jump into all of that. What did they say on the gram? They did this on the gram, y'all. They did it on the gram. They actually issued duplicate posts, which I think is funny. Like they both posted identical things, but the odd thing is that they also posted their real Amazon link to their actual registry, which by the way, they are like, here's our actual link, but don't send us presents. So here's what it says. Hey everyone, quick update on a rumor going around. The current wedding registry that has a few articles written on it is false. We are so sorry, and we do not want to see anyone's money dishonestly used. Link to our real registry coming soon in bios, not posting to receive gifts, but just wanting to clarify. You know, they didn't actually have to share the link for people to know. But again, it's the Duggars and they like free stuff. So they don't want you to send gifts, but here's our link, right? Here's our link, don't send us gift. And Claire shared the exact same update, identical, on her Instagram. Now, some of the comments were a little bit confused. The person said, why are you posting a registry on a public forum? Do you expect gifts from people you don't know? And then a response was, probably easiest way to get it out to friends and family as well. There are a lot of them. And another person responded, seems weird. And then Hillary Spivey, who can never be ever without a comment, says, reread her post. I don't think you understood what she meant. So basically, she's sharing this because why? It still doesn't make sense. You literally don't have to share your registry to say it's not the right registry. You can just say that that's not our registry. Please don't send us gifts to that registry. And then you don't have to share your actual registry. It's just, again, just sort of a weird thing. But Claire and her mom, Mama Bear Spivey, was like not on that. Other people were like, thank you for sharing the registry. Like they're gonna buy presents for them. one person noted that most, if not all, Duggars before getting married have posted their Amazon registries to their bios. They have a lot of personal friends who do follow their social media, and it'd be impossible to send a message to everyone, so this is an easy way for them to communicate. That's an excuse. You're still putting it out to the public, knowing that it's a public platform, also knowing that the Duggars have, you know, a noted history of grifting. You don't have to put out your public Instagram on your public Instagram. You know, a lot of them have fake, you know, a lot of them have private Instagrams, right? You know that they have socks under different names that you would never be able to find, so that they can have sort of that undercover connection with people. And that to me is like totally normal in this world. Like, there's a lot of people on reality TV that will have multiple accounts. They have their public facing one, they have their private one, because they want to have private interactions with their actual family and friends and not have everything be so public. So they very well could have other pages where they're interacting with this, and they wouldn't have to share the link, right? So the link that they actually share brings you up to an Amazon website, and it's an Amazon link, and it says they're getting married on April 16th, 2021. They have tools and chairs for camping. They've got a lot of household materials. They have baskets and things for cooking and things for the kitchen, and it's definitely a much more wedding appropriate registry for sure. So again, don't send us any gifts, but here's totally our link. Don't send us gifts though, but here's our link. Don't send us any gifts, but could you get me the pots on line 4? I would really love that. Thanks. So when they're not sharing it for clarification, which I still think is weird, they are also traveling and going on vacations together, which again, I'm pretty sure is like a total break of the rules. But why would Claire and Justin care? Claire and Justin have been courting since before Justin turned 18, which is again, not normal in the Duggars world. Not a single one of them, I believe, has ever courted under the age of 18. Joy was one of the younger ones to actually start courting, and she was around, I think, 18 when she started talking to Austin, but they weren't officially courting until a little bit after she turned 18. I mean, Justin and Claire were involved for like 2+ years, and they were like, bam, he turns 18 and they're engaged. So Claire and Justin are not going by the rules here. And they also were skiing. Some people were suspecting that maybe this was a trip for his like bachelor party, but I don't know. It's only January when the ski trip happened. But on his Instagram, he shared a number of photos which said, had a great time snowboarding with some of the bros and my future family. So Jason and I think James were also there, and they went snowboarding with them. So it was a family trip, but still a family trip with his girlfriend where they all went snowboarding. And he did a trip like this last year with her. So 2 years in a row, he has gone on trips with her. When they were at the family conference, they were in the same RV together, although, you know, they don't sleep together. It's not how it is. Although, you know, my source did say that sometimes Mr. Justin would walk off with the girls without an accountability partner, allegedly. So Justin and Claire are traveling together, breaking rules, and they're also sharing their wedding registry, which does not have Sephora gift cards or the Cheesecake Factory on it. And please don't buy us any gifts, but buy us gifts. I mean, why else would you share that? I honestly am so dumbfounded by like, they're really like, we're only sharing this because we want to clear this up. No.
Sure, Jan.
I mean, they really don't need gifts from the public, to be honest. They don't, because there's 8,000 million of them. And you know that their weddings always have over 1,000 guests. And you know that the way that this family operates, everyone's getting something from them. And you know they're going to be making bank rolling it in. This is going to be on TLC. They're going to have so many gifts from everyone. So why not get more from the public by the covert, we're going to clear this up, but don't buy us gifts. Whatever, Justin and Claire, whatever. All right, you guys, so tell me what your thoughts are. Are you surprised that they're breaking the rules? What do you think about Justin and Claire sharing their wedding registry and then saying, like, don't buy us gifts? And what do you think about them actually going on a trip before they're ever even married? Do you think they were defrauding? Do you think they've kissed? I kind of think they have, but I'll never tell. I have actually no idea. It's doubtful. Who knows? All right, you guys. I'll be back later with more. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below. Bye.